Feeling frazzled and confused when trying to pick your interior design style? I'm going to share the only 3 questions you need to be asking yourself to quickly figure out the style vibes you're looking to create and gain confidence in mixing interior design styles in your home. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified every time I post a new video providing direction and clarity on designing and building your dream home. I've used these exact questions to nail down the design style direction for over 50 of my clients, and I'm excited to help you overcome the havoc design terminology can bring into your life and provide you with your very own interior design style guide. Let's get started. Number 1, what's in your closet? What's your style? Often overlooked, but one of the easiest ways of determining your interior design style is to look inwards. Our homes are an outward expression of ourselves. So, naturally, it makes sense if something we ourselves like to wear, clothes, earrings, accessories, shoes, that would also be a reflection of what we would like to see in our homes. Meaning, if you are someone who likes to get your nails done, you like to wear jewelry or bold lipstick, and are more fashion forward and have a huge shoe collection, then a design direction that has a more eclectic features, bold artwork, layers of deep rich color, layers of textures and pattern, and more glam features with brass and reflective surfaces, maybe a direction you are more inclined to lean towards, because it's more of an accurate representation of your style. Whereas, if you are someone who is more of a t-shirt and jeans with sneakers, hair up in a messy bun kind of gal, that type of design style is not something you would naturally be drawn to. You may be more drawn to natural comforts, natural fibers, more simplicity in terms of the textures and pattern choices and material choices that are more on the neutral and subdued tone versus bold and in your face. Number 2, how do you want to feel in your space? What emotions or qualities are you looking for the space or room to evoke? This is a deep dive into descriptive words for your space or your home as a whole, for the emotions that we are trying to evoke and to feel. When we remove the idea that our home and our spaces need to fit into a box of Interior Design Styles 101, and instead look at it in reference to how we want to feel in the space, we are more accurately able to define the qualities that we're looking for that space to hold, and then design around those qualities. These qualities could be words like open, airy, inviting, warm, cozy, comfortable, energizing, masculine, feminine, inspiring, and so on and so on. When we start to strip it down into emotions and qualities, we are able to define the descriptive words that allow us to understand not only how we want to use the space, but how we want to feel in the space while we use it. This helps us when we are designing to understand what type of room we're actually trying to create. So if the adjectives you come up with are warm, inviting, cozy, relaxing, then you know you're going for a room that has a lot of textures, warmth, soft, squishy things you can mold into, and tones that feel grounding and relaxed. So you wouldn't be picking overly saturated colors, or artwork that is big and bold and energetic, or furniture that has a lot of hard angles or highly reflective surfaces. You would be opting for items that are soft, layers of texture, not necessarily in whites and neutrals, but ways that relate back to those descriptive qualities for you. If this emotional and qualitative deep dive is resonating with you, hit that like button right now. Number 3, what excites you and what are you drawn to when you look through your source inspo images? We all know that you have a Pinterest board filled with images or a dump folder of images that are inspo for a room or your entire house. So instead of looking at all of those images and trying to figure out how to make them fit into your room, take a step backwards and analyze those photos. What does this mean? Take a look at each photo and pick out the exact component of that photo that you were drawn to. Maybe it's wall paneling, or the wallpaper, or a specific color choice, or the way they created softness and lightness through tone on tone, or the use of multiple layers of texture. Maybe it's mixing of colors and patterns. Whatever it might be. Really analyze the photos to what it is you are drawn to, and eventually when you go through 15 to 20 photos, you will start to see a pattern. And believe it or not, that pattern most likely relates back to question number 2, the emotions and qualities you are drawn to and trying to create. And that's it. The only 3 questions you need to be asking yourself to figure out your own personal interior design style. You'll notice that I never once referenced all the different interior design style options out there. I never referenced what defines boho chic, or industrial, or mid-century modern. And this is really for two reasons. First, these terms and classifications have become very diluted and are used inaccurately to label and define images on the internet. So you might see something because it pops up in your search as one thing when really it's not. And that can sway your design direction in the wrong way. But more importantly, we are not trying to fit you into a box and then use that box of terms to find inspo images to figure out what it is that you like and you don't like and you want to create in your home. Instead, we are deconstructing the process and we're working backwards. We're figuring out what it is that defines you and how you see yourself, along with what it is that you want for your home and what you're trying to create. And then we use all those descriptive words as keywords in the search fields to more accurately find the inspirational images that we're looking to find and hit the mark that allow us to create a cohesive home that's not only unique to you, but unique to your own interior design style. Because after all, home is an external reflection of ourselves, and it should feel that way. If this has created any light bulb moments or moments of design clarity, let me know in the comments below. It's really the unspoken truth of finding not only your own interior design style, but the design style that works for you and your home. And if you're struggling to create your dream space and to find that unique style, I would love to help you. Join me in my free design challenge, House to Home, where I walk you through the exact steps and processes to create your dream space with ease. Click on the link in the description to join the waitlist today. And be sure to check out this video next on how to set healthy expectations and boundaries with your contractor before you hire them.